So, we have to think really seriously about this ERP project. If you go back to the original assumptions, and actually if you go back a few years, we had a good environment. We had Timberline and we had CMS, and those systems worked very well for what we had to accomplish. And when we drew pictures of that system, which was called IRIS, the Integrated Ryan Information System, we looked at all the connectors in that. Everybody was pretty confused and could not really see how that would work. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to play into a solution that accommodated growth, which put everything in the same platform, same accounting system, reduced the number of vendors dramatically. And to a certain extent we've done that. We concentrated on the Oracle E1 solution, which brought Timberline and CMS, the construction accounting and property management accounting, together into one solution. I think that the challenge that we had, and the part that I have always been a little bit cautious about, was that when we went with the Proliance data, the Proliance application, it did require the Morpheus piece. Morpheus is, in fact, and remains a little bit of the Achilles heel in our solution. As we move forward, I think that we really need to think strategically about this. We need to recognize the fact that we made a big commitment to Oracle on the database side and the application side. Oracle has obviously assimilated the Stellan product. They've assimilated the Primavera products. If we look down the road 5 years, I don't think there's any question about where we'll be. I think we have to be very careful about going backwards. Obviously, we're rethinking everything now that the revenue piece has gone backwards. But I think we need to stay true to our commitments, and we do need to figure out how to play within those particular environments in which we've made some good strategic choices. I'm very reluctant to introduce another provider into this. There's an interesting little piece too when we look at the Morpheus part. That's actually the part I would like to have go away. Our efforts in creating this repository are more an exercise in figuring out how do we provide synchronization between Proliance and how do we provide so that we can do reporting, how do we provide synchronization with Oracle. And so really what happens is I think there's a transition opportunity in there. I don't see Morpheus being a long-term solution either. I think that if we get up to speed on the ETL products from Microsoft, and if we want to invest in the ETL products from Oracle, I think that's probably going to be a better long-term solution for us. We really need to work very cautiously and think through this. I don't want us to make decisions based on misrepresentation of facts. I don't want to have us make decisions based on the fact that we have bad process. We have not gone back. Actually, when you think about the statement of work, there are many places in which we did not follow the best practices as defined by Oracle. And we need to revisit that. We need to look at the way in which we've approached process improvement. We need to revisit things like invoice processes. We need to revisit things like project management. We've made no significant changes. And every time we compromise that sort of vision that we had of 10 years out, we play back into the things that have historically made the organization a bit regressive and perhaps not getting us to the point of having accountability, proactive reporting, etc. So let's not fall victim to the same flawed thinking that we criticize other groups for. And enjoy the fish.